We intentionally leave the tomatoes on the plant for as long as possible so that they can mature naturally and so that they can ripen naturally. And we don't pick them until the time is just right for the peak harvest, the peak flavor, the peak color, and really to give the best experience possible to the customer who ends up buying those tomatoes at the store and taking them home for their family. So at Good Farms, we want to cultivate fresh produce for our customers that is grown with care and dedication from farm to table. So from the very beginning, when the seeds are planted, and all throughout the process as we cultivate them and we harvest them and we ship them until the very last moment when they arrive at your family's door and on your table, we just want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to improve lives, to get the best product possible, and to do as much good as possible with the produce that we grow. We intentionally decided to grow organic because, again, we wanted to do things the right way. We wanted to do things the good way. And taking all of the feedback that we've heard from the customers, the people who shop at their stores, they want to know that they are buying product that they can trust, product that hasn't been treated with harmful pesticides, product that has been grown in an environment that fosters care and dedication. And so we've taken those principles and those thoughts and we've applied them at the farm level so that we can grow a crop that is infused with that dedication and that care. And we believe that that's what we do with every organic package that we produce.
I am Morris. I work here in the hydroponic. I came from Israel, and my job here to look all the hydroponic plants. This is organic. You can see how many flowers all these go to be fruits. You have more place with the organic, and these fruits go to the good farm. The irrigation from the hydroponic, some people say, oh, it's a lot of water, go out. It's not, don't go out. This go to a reservoir. This reservoir, the water from the reservoir go to the fields in the soil. It's a good recuperation from the water and fertilizers. The production is better. They look better. The fruits look better. Tomatoes look better. And this is something very good because now don't have so much water in the world. It's a very, very, very quantity of water, and here you can recuperate all the water. This water have a lot of fertilizers, and is a big economy because the water don't go in the soil down. And this is the irrigation came from there up with all the fertilizers and go by this tube inside. With the plant don't drink, they go out from here, we have a road here, and go to here to the pipe. From the pipe, go to the reservoir. This is the reservoir from the organic fields outside. From there, the water came to here. From here, have all the elements organic the plant need and give back to the reservoir. And from this reservoir go only where is organic. You have all these product came from here, can go to another place. And this is the big reservoir you have. You have another one, it's a conventional, but this is organic, it's separate. The people, you can see the fruits where they pick, very good quality. And these fruits go to the good farm.
My name is Matilde Rivera. I've been with the A&W Group for 13 years. I lead the food safety programs in all A&W groups on the different regions, different farms. Our food safety staff is positioned on each ranch. We have on both side food safety personnel for the sheds and for the fields. When you enter our ranches, you will see several control points. Our first control point is the main hand washing area. So all our employees, upon arriving to the ranch, they go to that specific checkpoint. They have an area where they can leave their personal belongings. They can wash their hands. All of the equipment used for harvesting, for example, like the buckets, the RPCs, the carts, all of those materials are being studied and are being washed and sanitized daily before the harvest. We have different certifications. We have organic certifications, since we grow a lot of organic production. That's managed by CCOF. We have our third-party audits that are based under the GFSI scheme. We can have the private GFS for the shed with the HACCP and private GFS for the fields. So under the scheme, under global food safety, there's a lot of audits. So on those audits, you need to comply not only with the operational practices, meaning the good manufacturing practices or the good agricultural practices, but even all the administration side that most people sometimes don't see, all the paperwork, the budgeting, the training, everything that involves even under testing. GFS, it's recognized worldwide, GFSI schemes. So there's about 13 audits there under the same GFSI umbrella. What we do before we harvest, the controls that we have is our production team maintains very, very well control on all the planting, on the pesticides that we're using. We have an internal department that studies the pesticides that are approved for the United States or for Canada. And then we forward that same information to all our growers, so they only apply the pesticides that are approved under our production team. On each finished pallet, we have a traceability coating on the outside. Identify specifically the product, where was it picked, where was it packed, and the date. So with that information, we know we could go back to the exact date, and even can go directly to the harvest crew that picked that tomato on the box or the strawberry on the box.
Hello, my name is Steve Ascochi, and I'm the farmer down here in Vizcaíno. I started this farm in 1999. I'm a fourth generation farmer, great grandfather, grandfather, father, and myself. We farm tomatoes here, Roma tomatoes, beefsteak, grape tomato, organic tomato. We also farm organic strawberries down here. This desert area has cooler nights. We're talking probably about the mid-60s, which is perfect for a tomato production. Daytime temperatures are probably like the mid-90s, also ideal. We have much better pollination in like this type of dry climate. We are 40 miles from the coast. We are 500 miles to the shipping. Since we're isolated, there's a lot less bugs and also very low fungus. The Vizcaíno Desert is very conducive to the good farms because of the low humidity and like a very dry climate, so it's like much less sprays. We use compost here, heavy amount of compost, which is good for the soil amendment. And also we do the water recycling for us to be able to capture some of our drainage water from like the hydroponic irrigation, and then we use that back into the farm, so we're getting 100% utilization of our water. The quality of fruit here is much better, much firmer. I'm very lucky to be part of this team, and I feel very fortunate. I've been in Mexico for the last 27 years working, and I just love it down here.